Saul Canelo Alvarez is one of the biggest names in boxing today. With a career full of wins, titles, and unforgettable fights, he has earned a place among the sport's greats. But what happens if he starts to lose? If Canelo stumbles in the ring, will his legendary status disappear? Let's explore this question by looking at his achievements, the challenges he faces, and what makes a boxer a true legend. Who is Canelo Alvarez? Canelo Alvarez, born on July 18, 1990 in Guadalajara, Mexico, started boxing at the age of 13. His red hair and freckles made him stand out, earning him the nickname Canelo, which means cinnamon in Spanish. He turned professional at 15 and quickly became a fan favorite. Today, at 35 years old, he has fought in over 60 professional bouts with a record of 62 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws as of May 2025. Canelo has won world titles in 4 weight classes: light middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight. He has beaten big names like Gennady Golovkin, Miguel Cotto, and Billy Joe Saunders. His ability to move up and down in weight and still dominate has made him a superstar. Fans admire his power, skill, and heart in the ring. What makes a boxer legendary? To understand if Canelo's legacy is at risk, we first need to know what makes a boxer a legend. A legendary boxer usually has several key qualities: winning multiple world titles in different weight classes, defeating top opponents in big fights, maintaining a long and successful career, making a lasting impact on the sport, and showing resilience through setbacks. Canelo checks most of these boxes. He has won titles in multiple divisions, faced and beaten elite opponents, and stayed at the top for over a decade. His fights attract massive crowds, and he inspires young boxers, especially in Mexico. Still, no boxer is without flaws. Even the greatest face criticism and challenging moments that can affect how their legacy is remembered. Canelo's achievements. Canelo Alvarez's career is filled with remarkable achievements that highlight his dominance in boxing. He made history in 2021 by becoming the first undisputed super middleweight champion, holding all 4 major titles: WA, WC, WBO, and IBF. Throughout his journey, he has scored high-profile victories over elite opponents like Gennady Golovkin, Shane Mosley, Daniel Jacobs, and Callum Smith. His rematch win against Golovkin in 2018 was especially significant, ending one of boxing's most intense rivalries. Canelo is not just a champion in the ring, he's also a box office powerhouse, with his fights against Floyd Mayweather and Golovkin ranking among the top pay-per-view events in boxing history. Since his 2013 loss to Mayweather, he's only been defeated once by Dimitri Bivol in 2022 and continues to perform at a high level. The challenges Canelo faces. At 35, Canelo Alvarez is still considered one of the best fighters in boxing, but the sport is demanding and unforgiving, and several challenges could test him in the coming years. After 2 decades of professional fighting, the physical toll is undeniable. Years of absorbing punches may begin to slow his reflexes and reduce his explosive power. Age alone makes it harder to keep up with younger, fresher opponents who are eager to make a name by defeating a legend. Fighters like Dimitri Bivol, who handed Canelo a loss in 2022, and rising stars such as David Benavidez and Jermall Charlo represent serious threats. Canelo's habit of jumping between weight classes is impressive, but it also brings risks, especially when facing naturally larger fighters. Meanwhile, fans expect consistent dominance, and any sign of decline, whether in performance or attitude, could damage his image. Criticism could also grow louder, with some already accusing him of ducking top competition or benefiting from biased judges. A poor showing or surprising loss might raise doubts about his status, but would it truly erase all he's achieved? Likely not, but it could change how some people view his legacy. What happens if Canelo loses? A loss doesn't automatically ruin a boxer's legacy. Many of the sport's greatest legends have lost fights but remained respected and iconic. Muhammad Ali, for example, lost 5 times, including a famous defeat to Joe Frazier in 1971, yet he rebounded, beat Frazier twice, and is still considered the greatest boxer of all time. Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran in 1980, but he won their rematch and is still remembered as one of boxing's best. Manny Pacquiao has 12 losses, including a brutal knockout to Juan Manuel Marquez in 2012, but he remains a global icon. These examples show that what truly matters is how a fighter responds. A strong comeback can preserve or even elevate a legacy. Canelo's response to setbacks. Canelo has already faced setbacks and shown resilience. His first loss came against Floyd Mayweather in 2013, when Canelo was just 23. Many thought he was too young and inexperienced, but he learned from the defeat and went on a winning streak. In 2022, he lost to Dimitri Bivol while trying to win a title at light heavyweight. Instead of giving up, Canelo returned to super middleweight and won his next fights. Canelo's ability to bounce back is a big reason why he's still a top fighter. He trains hard, studies his opponents, and adapts his style. After the Bivol loss, he focused on defense and footwork, which helped him dominate later fights. What makes Canelo's legacy secure? Canelo Alvarez's legacy goes beyond wins and losses. It's built on his influence, achievements, and powerful story. He is a cultural icon in Mexico, proudly continuing the legacy of legends like Julio Cesar Chavez with a strong work ethic and pride that inspire millions. As a boxing ambassador, Canelo brings excitement to the ring, drawing in fans with his explosive power and thrilling fight style, helping to grow the sport. His historic achievement as the first undisputed super middleweight champion marks him as one of boxing's all-time greats. More than just talent, Canelo shows true resilience, bouncing back from defeats and criticism with determination and heart. These qualities make him more than a champion. They make him a symbol of perseverance. Even if he faces future losses, his legacy will remain intact, remembered for his iconic moments and the passion he brought to the sport, not just his setbacks. Could Canelo's legacy be hurt? While Canelo's legacy is strong, there are ways it could take a hit. If he avoids top contenders like David Benavidez, fans might accuse him of ducking challenges. If he loses badly, say by knockout, or retires after a string of poor performances, some might question his greatness. Also, if younger fighters dominate him, people might say he stayed in the sport too long. Boxing fans can be harsh. A few bad fights can overshadow years of success, especially in the age of social media, where opinions spread fast. But true legends endure criticism, and Canelo's track record suggests he can handle it. In conclusion, while Canelo Alvarez may stumble, his legendary status remains intact. Boxing history teaches us that a few losses don't define a fighter's greatness. Legacy comes from heart, resilience, and lasting impact. Canelo's resume is already remarkable: championships in 4 weight classes, victories over top-tier opponents, and a loyal global following. He has shown the ability to rebound from defeats, like those against Mayweather and Bivol, proving his fighting spirit. At 35, he still has time to build on his legacy. Win or lose, his place among boxing's greats is secure. A setback may briefly shake his image, but it won't erase his achievements. Canelo Alvarez is a true legend, and legends endure beyond any single loss. Glad you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Your support means a lot. Thank you.